Hello there, Taurus. Welcome to my channel. You guys, I am here to talk to you guys about what's going on for November 2023. So, just to start out, I just want to say that this is a general perspective, a general guidance. So, this is for your love life and spirituality altogether. This may or may not resonate with you. Okay, this is very general. It's going to be for a lot of Taurians out there. All right, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Also, guys, the energies that we are coming into for the month of November is going to affect all 12 zodiac signs. Okay, and then after I talk about that, I'll get into what's going on with your sign more specifically. So if you are interested in getting any personal guidance to find out what's going on in your situation, your love life or spirituality, I do recommend getting a personal. Click the link down below or the title of the video, and you will see the link there for my shop. Also, guys, if you are interested in joining a membership, I do have channel memberships as well, so check that out. And if you like, resonate, or subscribe with this, be sure to hit that subscribe button or the like button before you. So Taurus, the general movement of energy for November for all 12 signs is about wrapping things up, right? Closing something out. So that I think for you guys it's different from the Aries sign. The Aries sign is more about like things ending in order for the Aries to start a new beginning with like being in a new role, right? Being elected to a new position, title, or being in a new role, seeing themselves in a new way in someone's life or just in life in general. So for you guys, it's more about things needing to end so that you can come together with something or someone. All right, so it can go either way for you guys. Now, this is an energy where it's all about working together. It's all about cooperation for you, Taurus, okay, specifically. Now, what's affecting all 12 signs, again, is this energy of things coming to an end, but it also marks a time of accomplishments. Needing to let go of what no longer serves you, needing to let go of the things that you no longer need in order for you to accomplish a goal. I feel like a lot of you have a goal of someone or something cooperating with you in the month of November. So you could be coming up on some success after a really long journey with a particular person or a particular group of people. All right. Now, I'm also getting that, this energy is a cusp energy. So November is the cusp of Scorpio and Sagittarius, and that is what I personally like to call the cusp of self-exploration. That is when you, and just like every other sign in the zodiac, will be looking at yourself in the month of November, your actions, your ways, your beliefs, your thought patterns, how you're triggered by certain things and how you're not, how you're not really affected by certain things. So it's just like you exploring different parts of who you are, exploring different things about what makes you you. All right, so that is what like everyone's gonna be kind of like into in the month of November. Now, more specifically about you guys, November for you could be interesting because maybe recently you guys have had many failed attempts at trying to make something work. So you may have figured out a better strategy or game plan to go about this. Now, some of you, it could be about your money, finances, your career. It can be about a relationship. All right. It can be about starting a new relationship. It can be about making a purchase. Whatever it is, it's like you have to figure out a different way to get what it is that you want. And there's been a lot of failed attempts at getting this. But maybe you've figured out exactly what you need to do. And so this could be, like I said, about a business investment or some type of plan that could produce some steady results. And you know that it could produce some steady results for you. So you could be really forward thinking, thinking about your future, thinking about how you want to make long-term investments and like how your future is going to be lined up. So what you're doing is, I feel like you're manifesting an abundant lifestyle, where your lifestyle may look on the outside to others very abundant, because maybe there's a lot of showiness in the month of November coming from you. Maybe it's your lifestyle choices. Maybe you're making these really big purchases. But I do feel like you're thinking like the ultimate businesswoman or the ultimate businessman in the month of November. So you're focused on keeping your assets, and anything that feels like you could lose with it, you're willing to let it go. So whatever is an asset to you, it could be a person that's an asset, you want them there. It could be a purchase, you want you want to make the purchase because it's going to be an asset. It could be a business idea, you go forward because you feel like it's going to be an asset. But anything that feels like it's not going to be, you're like, no, I'm not doing it. Right? And that's just, what it is about you guys. Now, on another note, I do feel like when it comes to the lovebirds out there, birds are chirping and bells will be ringing, okay? Because I feel like there is this beautiful love energy that's coming through in the month of November. A lot of love. And I'm also getting wedding vibes. Wedding vibes are very, very high or strong. A lot of you may be having fall weddings, and I bet that's really beautiful. I bet that is so beautiful to have a fall wedding. I could only imagine. Like, if that were me, I would have candy corn on the table as like some refreshments and stuff, and like the whole wedding would smell like pumpkin spice and caramel frappe. Guys, don't get me started. I absolutely love fall. Everything about it, like the orange and the red leaves falling from the trees, and the like the kids at the harvest, and it's just so beautiful. So some of you guys may be having fall weddings, or you could be planning a wedding. I'm getting wedding planner energy too. Some of you could be in the middle of planning a wedding, or some type of big extravaganza for you and your family, or maybe you and some workers, or maybe you and your lover, your love interest. For some of you, you have a new person coming in who could be a future marriage partner for some of you guys. This could be a new person coming in for some Taurians out there. But whatever it is, I feel like you have made some type of promise to yourself in the past, whether it was a promise about how successful you were going to be, or it was a promise about how you saw yourself. Like, maybe you promised yourself that no matter what, you wouldn't give up, or no matter what, you wouldn't give up on love, or no matter what, you wouldn't give up on a particular person that you love. And you're really trying to fulfill that. Like, you're really trying to live up to your promise that you made to yourself. Or you could have made a promise to someone and you don't want them to feel like it's an empty promise. You promise someone that no matter what, you're not going to just like be apart from them, or like be away from them, that kind of thing. So some of you could be manifesting a new relationship, or you could be getting married or planning something like this for some of you guys, okay? Because I am hearing the wedding bells. All right, so this is really like romantic, super, 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 super romantic. I'm definitely seeing the white cake. I'm even tasting the white cake, which kind of tastes a little bit like almond. I don't even know, like somebody's getting married. Somebody is getting married. Somebody's getting married. Somebody wants to get married, or someone has found the love of their life. Someone wants to be with their forever person, their life partner. Someone is manifesting a life partner. And someone does want to marry you, or you want to marry someone, or something like that. I don't know. You guys, is really coming up very, very strong. And the white is whiting. Okay, I definitely see that in my vision right now. So you guys definitely are on that type of time in November. So for some of you, you could be willing to try something new to see if it's going to work out this time. So remember, going back to that strategy, that new plan, I feel like you're willing to try something new in order to get the results that you want. Like, it could be someone that you were very, very interested in, or that you really, really wanted to be with, and you kept having to try to make this work. And then it seems like every time you tried, it's like something happened to get in the way. But I feel like you're going to try something new in order for it to be for sure going to work this time. You're very, very determined about that. Others of you, this could be you being drawn to things like vanity, beauty, or you could be put in a role as a socialite or local celebrity. You may grow an audience. For those of you who are trying to get into new things, that could be something that comes up for you guys. Like, if you were just like a regular person, not in November. I feel like you're going to be a famous person. You may go viral about something. You may, something good may happen for some of you. Others of you, I don't know if it's going to be good, but it's there. That energy is there. But ultimately, I feel like, Taurus, there's just a whole lot of maturity coming through from you in the month of November. Like, you kind of really get real with yourself. You get real with yourself as you learn more things about how you are, how you act, how you think, what you are, who you are. You're learning so many fascinating new things about you. And through this, you are becoming way more mature than what you've been in the past. Maybe you guys treated a connection like high school, like for play. Maybe you're just like, you know what? That's probably the problem. Maybe I approached this in a very high school, childish kind of way. I didn't approach this person like a man or like a woman, right? So some of you may be like, you know what? I think I messed up. That's how I messed up. I think some of you have a major aha moment. You're going to have this really big epiphany. You're going to realize something, and it's a very obvious clue as to why something didn't go in your favor in the past. And that's because of this. I feel like this is going to happen. There's going to be something that lets you know, aha, that's what it is. That's what it is. I needed to kind of like grow up about the situation, or I needed to be able to like set the future up with this connection. And the way that I would have to do it is if I mature, right? Now that's that. But it's so crazy because I'm also getting that this is the month that's really going to help you fully tap into your inner child. Now, this is going to be a really crazy and weird energy that's coming through for you, Taurus, in November, because you're being motivated to be more mature, but you're also being pushed to be more open by God, right? God is also asking you to be more open to tapping into your inner child. And I know that it's like, what? Be mature, then be a child? Like, but no, it's not really the same thing. It's not really the same thing, because tapping into your inner child just means that you're allowing yourself to be more creative in your expression. Be more creative in the way you communicate. Be more creative in how you love. Like, you have to really think about ways to love the love of your life in order to get the love of your life. And that's the part where that needs to come out of you, where you need to tap back into the old version of you. Remember when you were 15, 16. Remember when you were 9. Remember when you were 12. Remember when you were 22. Right? remember those times when you had all this love and passion in your heart. For some of you, this is a person you've loved for a long time, or you've liked them for a long time, and you guys just really couldn't get this off the ground. This could be a person that you are trying to like do this with and that kind of thing. So you have to think about, remember who you were before. So that's what it is. Thank you so much, God. Thank you. I always find the missing link every time. The missing link that I I was fishing for to see what this all meant. What's happening in November for you guys is that you're exploring yourself to find that vulnerable, divine part of you that you lost through the journey in adulthood. That version of you was your purest form of love, both self-love and love unconditionally to this specific individual. So you're having to go hit the rewind button and go all the way back over a decade for some of you. But you're having to go all the way back to the part of you, that inner child part of you, and look at this, because that is when you were at your best version of yourself. And you're having to pull inspiration from that feeling, working on your solar plexus chakra, in order for you to increase your self-esteem enough at this time in order to manifest what you actually want in this part of your life with this same person. That's what's going on for some of you guys. Wow. So you're having to go back to the innocence of your heart, like who you really are, the innocence of your soul, and bring out the best version of yourself in order to really be able to express the highest form of love to who you love. And I don't think you guys had known or realized that that is what was missing. That's what you had needed to do. And of course, the result of this is going to look like a more mature version of you now to them. Because being an adult and going back to the way you used to feel about them back then is going to be such a mature expression of love, because every woman or man really appreciates the vulnerability of someone showing them how they really feel, especially when their feelings are already reciprocated and confirmed. Wow, you guys. So that is really the psychology of love for you, Taurus. And I have been your professor, and I hope you took notes, because your final exam is on the way. And that's all I have. God bless.